More shrooms. You guys are obsessed with shrooms, man. There's shrooms all over the place.
It's one of the Shardbluff shrooms. It's actually flat. It's designed to be compressed against a wall, and if you go near it, it like balloons outwards. So that'll be cool.
As a defense mechanism, I suppose.
I guess so, or even just as an interactive thing. One of the things Gezu is working on is the plant interactivity at the moment, and I want the world to feel like maybe not everything is physics-based interactive, but if you go near it, an animation triggers. If you fire a gun at it, an animation triggers. That's not to say that if you jump on it, it's going to wobble and jiggle. We can't do that for everything, but like the goal is that each of these plant assets has some level of interactivity.
Got it.
Yeah, down to the...
Some more beautiful shells from Halcyon Sea.
Mm-hmm.
No doubt they'll be monster-sized when you experience them in the overworld.
More work from Julian, who's... It was interesting when Julian came onto the project. So Julian was a modeler at ILM. I think he built the Godzilla in the new Godzilla in the 2014 Godzilla movie.
That's
so
pretty impressive.
Yeah, we've got some crazy talent on the team. But he started the project doing these really hyper-realistic, large characters with all of this detail, and it's not the style of Illuvium. And so when he first came on, he was like frustrated trying to find that Illuvium style because it's like this mix of realistic and stylized. And we were jumping on calls, and he was like, "I don't want you to think I can't do it." And I was like, "Bro, relax. Like, it takes a while for everyone to adapt to the style of our game." And then within 6 weeks, 7 weeks, just blasting out stuff, picked up the style, and has fallen in love with it. Says he loves working on this type of work as opposed to just overly detailed stuff.
That's cool. Our talent pool is so deep. It's cool to have people worked on Godzilla. That's fantastic.
Or built Godzilla.
Literally built Godzilla with their own bare hands.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Just taking a look at some more environment
We have
assets.
some work on, Arena. Arena had worked on that. Just those little subtle things,
More textures and rocks.
Yeah, more
now,
work
what's the
from
point
Sean.
of this side by side? Is just to show more detail, I suppose.
We need variations, and sometimes if you're art reviewing something with details that are going to be layered in a shader, right? So this is a shader that needs to work procedurally across large areas, and sometimes that means the shader will have variation among it. And if I'm trying to review work like on the right, but I know that I want it to be clean for some areas, it's better to just show the two variations, and then you can review and go, yep, it works with and without. Let's move on. And then in the engine, those layers that separate those two materials get separated, and we can artistically paint in where we want those little divots and pore holes to go.
Wow, incredible detail. I think I duplicated the same image twice here. These are not different. They're just the same one.
It's tricking people.
Can you spot the difference between this one and this one?
These are the Halcyon Sea rock textures, by the way. So
okay.
Yeah, I love Sean's texturing work. He's another guy who's come onto the team with not a huge amount of experience, and now has just mastered it. He could go work at any AAA studio anywhere in the world now, no stress. Not that I want him to, but he could. Please don't leave.